Hello, boys and girls. Welcome back to Potsy FM. I'm Paul. You join us back here for the Rude Boy Leipzig save. And today we have both legs of our quarter-final in the Champions League against old moneybags Paris Saint-Germain. So, right, here we are. We are going great guns in the league. We're 2 victories away from winning it for the third time. So, that should happen very soon. Since you last saw us, we have been on a bit of a roll. We beat Hamburg 2-0 and then we thrashed Werder 6-0 with Sesko and Endrick both grabbing hat tricks. Endrick ending his recent goal drought, which is brilliant. But for now, the whole focus is on the Champions League. The league should be in the bag. Um, yeah, it's a daunting task. We need to try and beat a very good Paris Saint-Germain side if we're going to fulfill our aim of winning the Champions League this season. Um, we are currently the 11th most reputable team in the world. I see this as an opportunity to break into that top 10. Need to sort of get above Bayern Munich, get above the likes of, well, Paris Saint Germain if we can. But this is going to be the only way that we start convincing our players that we are the place to be, that being rude boys is what they want. Because at the moment, the likes of Big Ben and Dom Slobozlai, I mean, their heads are going to get turned because the likes of Man City, Man United, Barcelona, PSG, Real Madrid, all the old money bags are going to come knocking and they're going to start turning heads. Sesko's had his heads turned. I think if we get a bid of 70 million and we don't accept that, he's going to be very unhappy. So we need to nip that in the bud and break into this top 10 and show the world what we're about. So let's get to it. Here's the team that we're going to go against to face Paris Saint-Germain. We're going to go Costa in goal. We're going to go Guardiola left back. We're going to go a little bit different in the centre back with Timber and Simakan, just because I think Minjai and Silva haven't been at their best recently. Lima at right back. We're going to go Danilo holding, the ideal two of Jude the Dude and the Dom in the centre midfield with the front three of Nkuku, Endrick and Sesko. That's no surprise to anyone. Um, all right, let's get into it. See what PSG have got in their locker. We did beat them in the league stage, which gives us a bit of confidence going into it. But looking at their team, I mean, that's just ridiculous. They've got Donnarumma, Azpilicueta, Marquinhos, Kimpembe, Ridley Baku. That's strange. He's a right back, but Vitinha, Declan Rice, one Bernat. Maybe they're going a bit different in their formation. But front three of Havertz, Neymar, and Mbappe, and they've got Lionel Messi on the bench. I mean, anyone that can put him on the bench has got some serious strength in depth. They've got Hakimi and Nuno Mendes to come on, probably wing backs. So I'm guessing this is going to be a three at the back with wing backs going, a couple of holding midfielders in Vitinha and Declan Rice. But fingers crossed, we've got what it takes to get a good first leg out of the way, and we can take her back to our place and do what we do best. Of course, if we win this, it's not an easy task. We've got one of the Madrid clubs in the next round, so no such thing as a foregone conclusion at this stage of the Champions League. We can keep an eye on their score because that's defaulted to the right screen for once. And away we go. Right. First highlight, Donnarumma kicking it out from the back. Szoboszlai wins it in the air, and Cuckoo plays in Endrick. Endrick, can he find a cross? He cuts back. Gvardiol, can he find a cross? It bounces up. Sesko! Big Ben, he's in there with a right poacher's effort. 5 minutes in, away from home, we've taken the lead. Big Ben showing, well, hopefully not showing Paris Saint Germain what £70 million can buy them. Hopefully showing himself that he belongs here. Beats Declan Rice in the air. It's off the post. It's in. It's 1-0 to the Rude Boys. Couldn't have wished for a better start. Oh, highlight straight from the kickoff. Never a good thing. PSG building. Oh, Gvardiol's nicked it. Maybe it is a good thing. Bellingham, Endrick, and Cuckoo's in against his former club. Oh, that would have been a great chance to show them what they're missing out on. Corner kick though. No Tony Silva at the near post. So who's going to attack it? Would Simakan be in there? No. It's a Lima. Can we recycle this? No, we can't. It's end of highlight and end of dreams. But back here on the right for PSG, Vitinha. That's Azpilicueta. He looks for Mbappe. Mbappe finds space and finds the woodwork. Oh, that was heart in mouth moment there for us. All right, we're going a bit quiet. I mean, we'll settle for that at this point. Simeone has scored for Atletico Madrid. I'm sure that's his son and not Diego Simeone. They've got another one with Llorente. So Madrid making a positive, or Atletico making a positive start. Obviously, they're both Madrid. And PSG looking to try and find a way back into this game. Kimpembe is up. He cuts it back to Neymar, deflects up, and Diego Costa collects. I can't really see why that was good enough to be a key highlight, so I'm guessing it's not going to be the end. Throws it out to Timber. Timber's been playing really well as centre back for us, which is why he's in there today. Danilo, up to Nkuku. Nkuku looks for. Oh no, Mbappe's in here. Mbappe's in. This is 1-1. Yeah, you can't give the ball away like that and just let them run straight through the middle. You're just asking for trouble. It's part of the reason why we brought Timber in, was getting caught out. It's just too easy with the ball over the top. And yeah, someone like Mbappe does not need a second invitation to put that away. It's 1-1. And a good work from the start. 3-0 to Atletico. Wow. Wow, that it could be a turn up for the books. We actually drew with them in the group. So they're we haven't quite figured out how to crack their code yet, but let's just focus on trying to beat PSG for now. We cannot afford to look past this game, passing the ball around nicely, but we are high up the pitch. Guardiola's in, looks for Big Ben, and Big Ben on his left peg. Great stuff from the big Slovenian forward there. Steals in at the front post with his left foot to go with the header. Could he get a perfect hat trick in Paris? I mean, this is a great play from Guardiola and Bellingham. Just knife through butter stuff. Fantastic ball in. Great run. Great finish. There's not much you can do about that. Oh, game is all go. So we've got 3 games in both the quarterfinals here. Declan Hendrick getting the ball there. A bit sloppy from PSG midfield. Simichan bringing it out. The Dom looking for Lima. We find him this time. Back to Simichan. He's running with it. He's going on an adventure. And he's playing it all the way back. Do not get caught out now with a big gaping hole in our defence. But Guardiola looks over top for Hendrick. He's in. And Hendrick with a fantastic finish on that left peg. He's deadly. I cannot believe he was on such a goal drought. He's got back to 4-2 now. I mean, we talked about the threat of them running in behind. This is what we can do in behind. Gvardia with another assist, a fantastic ball and a first time finish. I mean, Donnarumma comes out, probably doesn't cover himself in glory with his positioning, but who are we to complain with 3-1 up away from home at Paris? We're coming up to half time. This is what dreams are made of. Got through to half time. I am over the moon with that. Really am. Yep. One of the players there was positively chuffed, and so am I. Lima has taken a knock, so we need a bit of a reshuffle here. I'm gonna go. Ooh, which one of these do I put? I'm gonna put Timber right back, and I'm gonna go with Little Kim. Little Kim Min-jae. I say little. How tall is he? He's 6'3", so not so little Kim. Can't be Big Kim because we've got Big Ben up front, but yeah, not so little Kim is on. We're actually ahead of them on shots and shots on target, so it appears that we are the team in the ascendancy, despite them being at home. Neymar's gone off injured. Real Madrid got one back just before half time, I see. So both quarterfinals sitting at 3-1, probably to the underdog, if we're honest. Maybe season 3 is season of the underdog. That's that ball over the top, but this time Simichan deals with it. He finds Timber, who goes on a little run. A little stop-start, gets past his man, keeps going. Can he find the cross? He's going to put it back to the Dom. Can the Dom find the cross? He absolutely just goes through the back of Messi there. Right, looks like a turnover. We need to guard against this. Messi looks at that ball over the top. Mbappe's in again. Oh my good God, that is just naughty. I mean, the ball over the top was fantastic. I said we need to be careful of that. Maybe we need to drop the defence back a bit because that's ridiculous. His pace is ridiculous. And then, just one touch and then the volley lob. That is just filth. Somebody call the police because we have just been violated. All right, how can I drop that line back? Yeah, we're going to go standard defensive line. It's us on the attack. The Dom, can he slide someone through? He looks for Šeško. Oh, that was going to be his perfect hat trick. He's put that wide. How costly could that be going forward, especially if they come on to equalise now? All right, come on, boys. We need to get this ball back. Vitinha, Mbappe. Oh, I thought that was a penalty. If I'm Messi, Messi hits the woodwork. Oh, we're hanging on. Declan Rice looks. Oh, Diego Costa gets himself on the ball. Right, come on, lads, calm it down a bit. Let's not give me a heart attack. We have a second leg to go through. Right, we need to make a change. We need to make a change. Guardiola was looking knackered, so Beppe can come on at left back, and Dom can make way for Moriba. Hopefully, the fresh legs are enough to get a foot on the ball. Probably should have made it. Oh no, here we go, Messi. This is dangerous. This is well within his range. Like I said, that was just well within his range, and he puts it right in the top corner. Gives the keeper no chance, and we're level at 3-3. I mean, I'm going to demand more. I feel like I'm being a bit ungrateful by demanding more, but here we go. We've got a quick corner, and Kunku's going to swing it in. He looks for the near post. Get beaten. Šeško, he's not going to get a perfect hat trick from out there. But Moriba, oh, Moriba, that is absolute sauce. I mean, do you want some sauce on it? Because he's got an abundance of sauce, that lad. That is, I mean, not many people can say that it overshadowed Messi, but that has got to go down as overshadowing Messi's goal. 4-3 now. It's a goal fest, and it's probably the most entertaining match that we've seen in this season. Probably this save and Cuckoo could be in. That's definitely a penalty. There, I mean, he looks like he's going to view the footage. Ref, I saw that from here. Like, you could have just saved yourself a little run. I mean, that is as conclusive as it gets, a foul on Nkunku. I know his finishing has been inconclusive at times, but that is about as convincing as it gets. Is this going to be Big Ben stepping up for his perfect hat trick on his right foot? Once the referee jogs all the way back over here to, I mean, they're saying it's surely a dive by Nkunku. He was assaulted, and rightly so, a red card in my opinion. Big Ben, perfect hat trick, 5-3. That is what he does. That is what he does. Number 30 for the season, perfect hat trick away at PSG. I mean, I'm terrified that they're just going to open their checkbook for him now, but we'll have to deal with it when it comes. And if anything, it shows that, you know what, we can compete at this level. We do belong in the latter stages of the Champions League, and you can stay and you can help us win it. I mean, can we get another one? That would just really be the icing on the cake. Take a 3-goal lead back to our place. Bellingham strikes it. I mean, that would have just been unreal if that would have gone in. And Nkuku, the free kick from deep, swings it in. They get it away comfortably. Timber back to Nkuku. He's got space to run into. He's got space. Can he pull it back? I mean, we've got another penalty. Mbappe's running off a bit sheepishly. I'm not as convinced by this one. The referee doesn't feel the need to jog over to his screen. Just puts his finger in his ear, decides it's a penalty, and decides that, is it Endrick going to step up? Endrick's going to step up. He's going to send the keeper the wrong way. Haul as you like for such a young footballer. I mean, this is a lot of talk in this game because there's been a lot of goals, but I'm not going to complain. We're 6-3 up. 2 penalties maybe flatters us slightly, but you'll get no complaints from this chair. I mean, I'm loving life at the moment. And then I'm gonna take Šeško off for a bit of a rest. Is that rubbing it in? It's probably rubbing it in a bit, but he deserves the standing ovation that he would have got from the fans as he come off. I hope he clapped the away fans. Right, another highlight for PSG. Come on, boys, keep this 3-goal lead. Here we go, Moriba, fresh off his wonder goal. Endrick, oh, deflect. I mean, I don't know if that was. I'm guessing that was deflected. He can't have been that cheeky. Right, we're into injury time. We've got 5 minutes to see off. Not going to do anything. We're just going to hopefully see the game off, run them round a bit with the extra man. Right, end the game highlight here. They lump it forward to Meppy. Messi. He's not going to beat Beppe. Endrick's in. Oh, Endrick. For the second game in a row, we have Endrick and Sesko hat tricks. I mean, we're in dreamland. 7-3. Being on the right end of a 10-goal thriller away to Paris. It doesn't get better than this. I mean, what a finish from the young lad. It's right in the corner. That's becoming his trademark. What a day for him. What a day for Big Ben. And what a day for us. I am over them. I mean, I have to outstretch my arms for this. That's about as comprehensive as it gets. You've blown them away. And you deserve all the plaudits that you're going to get for this result. So I'm happy. The fans have got to be happy. I mean, look at this. I can't. Sesko was good, but not that good. See, that's why you shouldn't do drugs. I mean, see, these are the comments you want. I mean, sell him. I'm not going to sell him, so you're going to have to change your name. But yeah, I agree with Fata. Sesko, you are sublime. Wow, I am going to have a lie down while I play this next game off camera, and then we will be back shortly for the second leg. So we are back, and as you can see, Liverpool disposed of Man United in one of the quarterfinals, and Inter Milan scraped past Arsenal. So that will be the other semi-final. It currently is 4-1 to Atletico in the third quarterfinal. So it's looking like it will be us against them, with Inter Milan versus Liverpool in for the right to face one of us in the final. Um, yeah, it looks like Neymar's still going to be injured for Paris. So, yeah, we're going to go with pretty much the standard team. We've gone back to the old Kim Min Jae and Tony Silva centre back partnership with Timber at right back for this game. And I think home advantage and a 4-goal cushion should be enough. As I believe Neymar is still injured. For them, he is. He doesn't even make the bench, but that just means Messi plays. Yeah, I mean, I'm ready. I hope the boys are ready. I hope you're ready. Let's go and try and get ourselves a semi-final for the third season in a row. Um, Hopefully, with a bit more favourable position than we've come up with in the past two. I think it's been Real Madrid both times. But anyway, Real Madrid aren't in a great position. We are. Played the game off camera. We won it 4-1. It threatened to be what gamblers would describe as an acca buster. It was 1-0 down for large periods, but Noni Madueke with a brace just after half time, and a typical back post header from Big Ben, and then your boy Endrick with his left foot into the corner secured the win for us. We have the first highlight here. Sesko's trying to nick the ball of Kimpembe. He finds Wijnaldum, back to Kimpembe, to Declan Rice, Vitinha, still pressing. Bellingham's giving it everything. Messi's got space, and Mbappe over the top, and he blazes it over. I mean, I should really do something about that defensive line, but it works well for us in possession, so we're winning more games than we lose. And it looks like we've got our third penalty of the tie. Kai Havertz with a clumsy challenge on the Dom, who might step up and take it himself. I'm not sure if he's that dedicated penalty taker. He is. He's about to try and put his mark on this quarter-final second leg. He sends the keeper the wrong way, and he puts us 1-0 up. 5-goal cushion now. Surely this is unassailable. But as I was saying, Bayern Munich actually slipped up and drew their last game. I thought that was going to be enough to win the league, but as it turns out, my maths was wrong. It's just a 15-point gap with 5 games to go. So we're all but there. 1 point from our next 5 games should be achievable. Next one's against Frankfurt, I believe, who are third. But yeah, other than that, they're pretty winnable games. Frankfurt's a winnable game, really. So I think the title is ours. It's just this Champions League we need to really focus on. Um, and yeah, winning the league means that we can probably rest a few players. I'm talking over these highlights because there's not really that much going on, but we're building up from the back here. The Dom's got it out to Timber. Timber's got some space to run into. Tries an early cross. Hendrick was lurking at the back post, but Marquinhos sees him off. Hakimi brings it clear. Hakimi with the ball over the top and behind. That's Mbappe in his pace. This time the chip goes over with a strong block from Kim Min-jae. Maybe he was what we needed in the last leg. Didn't realise he was that pacey. But Messi with a corner. Headed behind by Tony Silva. So we're going to try again. Messi with the outswinger here. Looks like near post again. This time Timber gets it away. And Cuckoo beats Mendes to the ball, but there's nobody up there. And that is the end of the highlight. As we go past the half an hour mark, Real Madrid are 1-0 up. So they're slowly on their way to trying to overturn their deficit. Here we have the ball, Tony Silva into Bellingham. The Dom runs past a few players, plays in Timber on the right, plays it back to Tony Silva. We know what he's like with a dodgy back pass. So Tony Silva again, Danilo, Kim Min-jae, Jude the Dude finds Guardiola in acres of space. Kimi's like, this is set up for Big Ben at the back post, surely. Is he going to put it in? No, Bellingham's going to put it in. The Dom arrives at the back post this time. This is his game. He didn't want to be overshadowed by Hendrick or Shesko this time. He's popped up with another goal, and that is 9-3 on aggregate. Yeah, Guardiola took his time given all the space he had, but it was justified because Jude the Dude finds an inch perfect ball. Szoboszlai beats his man in the air. He puts his hand up to say sorry, but I think it's academic at this point. 38 minutes gone. PSG with the ball. Thought they might have had a shot. Hakimi on his left foot. Deflects. Timber grabs the ball. He brings it out nicely. He's running with it. Tony Silva. He's been caught on the ball. Havertz is in. Havertz puts it wide. I mean, Tony Silva's not filling me with confidence with that £85 million war chest I've got to go in the summer. It might just be that we bring in a big name centre back, and Tony Silva dropped to being that backup. But I mean, you have to say that's been slightly overcritical given the fact that we've dominated the league this season. We're in a great position in the Champions League. We're 45 minutes away, and barring an absolute disaster, we'll be looking at a centre half, a semi-final against Atletico Madrid. Still looking favourites at this point. Still only 1-0 to Madrid, and Guardiola short throw. Unlike FM22, where he used to launch it in from all angles. Danilo taking on Messi. Guardiola looks for Szoboszlai again. Oh, is he at the woodwork for a hat trick? Oh, and Real Madrid are down to 10. Pedro Porro, I believe that was being sent off. The Dom with a corner. And Cuckoo's at the post. And Cuckoo against his former club. I mean, he's on a yellow card, but who cares with a finish like that? I mean, I did say that he's on big money, 160k a week. He might be getting moved on in the summer, but every time it crosses my mind, he comes up with a banger that is not done justice with that horrible replay angle from about 2 miles away. But we're approaching the hour mark. I mean, we've got 10 goals in 2.5 hours against PSG here, and the Dom has nicked the ball. He's bringing it forward. We're looking for number 11. He gets caught by Nuno Mendes. Back to Kimpembe. He looks for an ambitious ball, which Guardiola cuts out, but PSG still come on the ball. Baku trying to stride forward. Bellingham there to try and cut him out. It's going back all the way to Declan Rice. Bettini in the midfield looks for Messi over the top of all people. I mean, I can't believe he's just outpaced his man there, given that that same player caught Mbappe before. But nonetheless, we're still got a clean sheet in this game. But PSG still have the ball. Kim Min-jae gets the ball. That's it. Guardiola and end of highlight. I'm going to make some changes here. I didn't think I'd be in this position, but we're going to actually rest some tired legs. Like I said, we've only got one more point to get in the league to win the league, but I'd like to get it sewn up now so that we can fully transfer our attentions to the Champions League, I'm going to drop that defensive line back a bit because there's no reason for it to be so high up. We're going to stay on our feet. I mean, probably already looking at a few suspensions here, if I'm honest, but we can only do what we can do. Yeah, let's take Burnham because we really don't want to be risking our star man, star midfielder, man of the moment for any undue risk for that semi final. And hopefully the ball goes out soon. So, that's gone out in some style there. Old Messi rattling one in the top corner. Potentially could be his last Champions League appearance. Not sure if he's got any plans to retire or how much longer he's gonna go. But I mean, that is signing off in style. I mean, the free kick in the first leg was good. That was arguably even better. Still think Mariba's winning goal of the tie competition from the 14 we have to choose from. Although 3 of them have been penalties. Not that I'm complaining because they were all mine. And yes, the game is just going to fade out here. I think it's 15 minutes left. Everyone knows what's happening. The Paris fans are probably walking to the train station to get home. We are going to let Szoboszlai come off. I mean, I'd love to keep him on to get his hat trick, but he is just knackered. So we'll take him off, and we will. I'm gonna say Chrissy and Cuckoo can go up front. Big Ben can come off for a rest, and Noni the Donny can come on and hopefully have the impact he had in the last game with his 2 goals. Although I'm not really bothered. It's 10-4. Don't need to worry too much about getting any more. Unless that is it. I thought Timber could have been snuck in there for a rare goal. Maybe he was the one we should have taken off to rest. But such is life. It's great problems to have. Wanner in the midfield now. Tony Silva. I feel like there's been a lot of highlights across the 2 games here. Timber, I mean, he's tried to thread one there. Hasn't really worked out. They've lumped it forward. Kim Min Jai has been an absolute beast at the back. I don't know how he's only on a 6.9. Beppe DeMarco with a cross, and Cuckoo has stolen in with a header, justifying my decision to put him up front. Tactical genius right here in front of all of our very own eyes. Beppe DeMarco getting down that wing. Messi slides in miles away, and Cuckoo off the bar now. And Cuckoo's on a hat trick against the club that let him go. Talk about rubbing salt into the wounds. Maybe they'll come back for him instead of Šeško. That would be good, wouldn't it? We'd get a nice 50 odd million bid for him, get his money off the wage bill, and also take their resources away from them trying to buy Big Ben. Oh, Ryan Cherky's in here, and Diogo Costa not to be outdone by any other players that have all stepped up and been immense over these 2 legs. Not going to complain about anything over the course of these 2. It's been fantastic. I mean, I'd complain about that throw-in if I was the Paris manager. Tony Silva brings it forward. Danilo Moretti looks for DeMarco. I thought Nkuku could have really attacked that at the back post there, but Timber's in. I mean, he's just blasted that. I'd be surprised if Donnarumma got a hand to that if it just bounced off his head. Nkuku with the corner. Headed out and phased out. Right, that's surely it. Don't need any more highlights. Game done. Let's all shake hands, move on. Thanks for coming, Paris. Thanks for visiting the Rude Boy Arena. On this occasion, it just wasn't to be. I'm sure there's plenty of success down the line for you. But I'll tell you what, it won't be. It won't be a Champions League winning success in this season. Okay, you lovely people, if you enjoyed that video, I know I enjoyed it. If you could just do me a massive favour, leave a thumbs up on it, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. It really helps us get this pushed out to as many people as possible and will enable us to make awesome memories together in the future. Thank you very much for watching and look after each other and love each other. Thank you.